In our case, we would like Excel to run the goal-seek command for all channel sections. Chances are you're not familiar with Visual Basic and cannot write your own code yourself. Excel has the ability to record the commands that you will run through its main interface. Once you see the recorded commands, it is easier to enter the VB code window and simply edit the code as needed rather than write the code from scratch. Start by doing a save as to change the file type from an XLSX to an XLSM file type. This will allow your spreadsheet to have macros embedded in it. Next, go to the View ribbon and click on the down triangle under the word Macros, and then click on the word Record Macro. In the window that appears, give your macro a name. Just make sure it doesn't have any spaces or special characters. If you're using a Mac, go to Tools, Macros, then Record Macros. So now that Excel is recording your clicks, repeat the steps to run the goal-seek command from the previous video. Data, what-if analysis, goal-seek, set cell B25 to 900 by changing cell B21. Click OK. OK. Once you've completed that process, go back to the View ribbon and click on the same button underneath and then stop recording. Now, from the View ribbon, click on the Macros button to bring up your list of macros. Click on the new macro you created and then click on the Edit button to open the Visual Basic interface. Once inside, you can see that the code that was recorded was a single line. This single line right here. The first modification we want to make is to direct the code to look at the cell containing the design flow rate rather than having a hard-coded number as the goal. Right there. To do this, we simply copy the format of the way the command specifies a given cell. Visual Basic uses the command range to do that. So we replace the value 900 with the command range B15. So I copy that, paste it here, and change the reference to be cell B15. Now I know it's B15 because that's where my flow rate is located on my spreadsheet. Whatever your spreadsheet cell reference is, use that. Do not use B15 if it's not good for your spreadsheet. The second edit we want to make is to copy and paste the single line of code. We want to run this command a total of 4 times because we have 4 different channel sections. So I highlight the line of code and then paste it for a total of 4 times. After copying the code, we modify the column reference in each one of these so that it moves to each new calculation. So the next row down would be C, and then D, and then E. Then we do the same thing for the last cell reference on the end. C, and then D, and then E. Once the edits are done, click on the Save button, and then close the VB interface window to get back to the spreadsheet. To make running your new macro easier, insert a shape, and I mean any shape, that you'll use as a button. Right-click on that shape and then select Assign Macro. Inside this window, click on your goal-seek macro that you created and then click OK. Now that that's been done, when your cursor goes over the button, it turns into a finger, and when you click on it, it should run all the code. Bang. Done. So if you want to make this button a little more descriptive so that it actually says what it does, you can right-click on it once again and click Edit Text, and then simply type in the words goal-seek to say that that's what it's going to do. And I'm just going to continue formatting this to make it look nice. so that makes nice and cute buttons. And then you can turn it into a button looking type object. And now every time you hit it, voila, it runs the code for you. So anyway, that's one way to do some basic programming in Excel and have it repeat calculations for you on your own, on its own.